Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. NFL Week 8 game picks. Last week I had a losing record on game picks. Yeah, losing record. I was like, I think I went, was it 5 and 11? Yes, 5 and 11. No, 5 and 10. I didn't pick one game, so 5 and 10. So yeah, I didn't do too well last week. My first losing record in a while, but you know, it's the first losing record of the season as well too. So we're gonna see how I do in Week 8. So Week 8, first game on Thursday Night Football, we got the Bucks versus the Bills. Taking the Bills in that one. The Bills did get beat by the Patriots. That was a shocking game right there, but it just couldn't block. They couldn't block. Josh Allen was getting harassed in the backfield, trying to find ways to make things happen. He kept them in the game and got them down the field, but just a lot of not executing the plays properly. See some drop passes here and there, and it's seen some missed blocks and stuff, and the guys just coming head on, full charge at Josh Allen, so it kind of caused a lot of mayhem in the backfield for him. But I think this game against the Bucks, they should find a way to win. Jets versus Giants, the Battle of New York. I'm taking the Giants in that one. I told you guys, Tyrod Taylor is a guy who plays. He might not give you the big time plays, but he plays conservative enough and he plays turnover free. The only thing that was really his concern, his NFL career, he's a former Pro Bowler as well. He got the Bills to the playoffs that one year. He had 20 touchdowns to the 6 interceptions. The following year he had 17 to 4 and 14 to 4. It's just like the injury concern. That's the only thing that really just nagged him his entire career, his injuries. But beside that, he always can play. He had the mobility, he had the IQ, the wisdom, and the leadership as well. So this is like injuries that kind of kept them not, you know, going out there performing. But I'm taking the Giants in this one versus the Jets. Jaguars, Steelers. I'm gonna leave that one on blank. Again, like I did the past 2 weeks, I'm gonna leave that on blank. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna wait to see what happens. I'm not gonna take my Steelers. I ain't gonna take the Jaguars either. I'm gonna leave it on blank and just see what happens. Eagles, Commanders. Taking the Eagles in that one. Rams, Cowboys. Taking the Cowboys in that one. Vikings, Packers. I'm taking the Packers in that one. Packers gotta bounce back. They gotta find a way to bounce back. They have back-to-back losses. They gotta find a way to get back on track. I think this game right here, division game, where everybody amped up and all the emotions are high, they'll find a way to get back on track and to win. Falcons, Titans. I'm gonna take the Falcons in this one. Somehow the Falcons, they find a way to do it too. Desmond Ridder hasn't played the best football, but he made plays when it mattered. You know, 4 game-winning drives so far this season. He made plays when it mattered. He had a lot of turnovers, but like the last game, he had three fumbles. He had before that, he had the picks, the auto picks that he threw, but he found a way to get it done. You know, and make enough plays to help them win. So hey, keep rolling with them. I'm taking the Falcons versus the Titans. Patriots, Dolphins. Taking the Dolphins in that one. Dolphins got to bounce back after that loss to the Eagles. The Dolphins win this one versus the Patriots. The Patriots, not a team you can sleep on though. The defense still played well. They still find ways to get it done. They're 2-5 right now, but Mac Jones, people always kept saying Mac Jones was bad and stuff, but he's a good quarterback. He's just like the way they kind of like mess up his progression a little bit, like getting Matt Patricia to be the offensive coordinator when he never coached offense before. So that kind of messed his trajectory up a little bit. I think Mac Jones, the right weapons, the right scheme, can go out there and be a quarterback that can get you to playoff contention, get you to 10 wins, maybe 11 wins on a real good year too as well. I just feel like you need the right structure around him. But in this game against the Dolphins, taking the Dolphins. Saints versus Colts, taking the Colts in that one. Texans versus Panthers, taking the Texans in that one. Bengals, 49ers, that's gonna be a big time game. Good game. The Bengals are on a bye week. They're coming off the bye week now. It's gonna be Bengals and Niners in a big time showdown. Last time I think they played, I think the 49ers won. I think so. That was a nice game too. I think it was in overtime, if I'm not mistaken. But the Bengals should win this one. I think the Bengals are going to win this one versus the Niners. It's going to be a good game. I think it'll come down to the wire. I'm predicting maybe Bengals win 30-27. A game-winning touchdown, 31-27. A game-winning touchdown drive by Joe Burrow. Chiefs versus Broncos. I think the Chiefs in that one. The Chiefs have won with, I think Mahomes is undefeated. I believe Mahomes is undefeated in the against the Broncos. I think he's like 12-0. So yeah, so I think it's 12-0 or 13-0, some crazy number. And the Chiefs have beaten the Broncos like 15, 16 straight times, so I'm taking the Chiefs in this one. Ravens versus Cardinals, taking the Ravens in that one. Bears and Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers in this one. The Bears, now the backup quarterback looks pretty solid. Justin Fields, I don't know if he's going to be back this week or not. We're going to see what happens, but I'm taking the Chargers in this one. I think that game will be very close as well. The Chargers defense, not the best, but I trust Justin Herbert to bounce back. Hit that bad game against the Cowboys. The bad game against the Cowboys he had. And that game right there kind of like, you know, it was shaky. It was very shaky. But I think they found a way to bounce back. I believe it was on the bye week. Yeah, it was on the bye week. So they found a way to bounce back and make things happen. I know Justin Herbert got like a broken hand. He's a non-throwing hand, but he had a broken hand. And some other injuries hopefully healed up and ready. But I think Chargers should win this one. They got to win this one to stay on par in the playoff race. Raiders versus Lions. The Lions had a big time loss last week. They got blown out by the Ravens. But I think this week they beat the Raiders and get back on track. Even though it's not the same level of competition, but they beat them, get back on track, and stack more wins and stay ahead in that NFC North and to stay ahead in that playoff race. It's going to come down to those teams who can get the first seed. It's going to be the 49ers. It's going to be the Eagles, or it's going to be the Lions. Like, who get that first spot? So you want to stay on par. I know they want a game back now, but they got to stay on par and stay with it and try to find a way to get up there to get that on that bye and then get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. But that's my picks for this week. If you guys like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down below what your picks are. And I'll see you guys next time on the next game picks, which will be week 9 game picks. We got a lot of crazy games too as well. And actually I think week 9 I'm gonna do a live watch party. The Steelers play the Titans, I think, on Thursday night. So that's gonna be an early live watch party. So stay tuned for that if you guys want to stop by. But I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.